MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ubaldo Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think he'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
In now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Standing in, Adam Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Into the box, Manny Machado. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pineda's ready. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Chris Carter. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Set to get his day started, Tyler Austin, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Austin rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Second baseman, Ronald Correa.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Judge is on his way home, and a relay home. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Chase Headley. Fouled back. 14 homers. He's got that average up over 340 now. 27 driven in. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Runner at second here with one man out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch strike three called. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. From the belt, the pitch breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Here's Chris Davis now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pineda gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brett Gardner.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Head to head against Michael Pineda. 1 for 4. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hardy not fighting at that front as the count goes to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pineda's ready. 3-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Digging in to try it again. Hyun-Soo Kim. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Cut fastball inside, ball one. One and one. That's in there. Base hit. Hardy rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's Manny Machado now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehand pickup by Machado. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Austin. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, second baseman
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Now batting, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gardner will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Pineda is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Now to the plate, Pedro Alvarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pineda into his motion. 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Didi Gregorius.
Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
In there, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Brad Brock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Brad Brock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Chris Carter.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Number 25 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Into the box, Tyler Austin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Just foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. Trumbull is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 5-1 Yanks. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Romine waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 1. Back here on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kim arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. To short, hit hard. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Clippard.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
And now is Pedro Alvarez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wellington Castillo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Vidal Nuno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. 0 for 4. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Chris Carter will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. A look at our line score there for Memorial Park. Yankees lead this one here in the 8th as the O's will get a couple of more cracks before this one's all said and done. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Austin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. One-0 count. Here it is. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
3-1. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Adam Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very softly hit to the left side. There to take it is Headley. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Dylan
Attention,
Betances takes the
Now
ball
pitching
here
for
as
the
he'll enter
Yankees.
with a runner at first
Number
and
68,
nobody out.
Dylan Betances.
From the belt, the pitch. Hyun-Soo Kim stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Headley. He's got it 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases it, swing.
Betances sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Tyler Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The right fielder, number 99.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. So
Your attention, please. Now
with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Jonathan Scope.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in an entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 2,
Digging in, J.J. Hardy, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Michael Pineda earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final